Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of Journey of a Natural Bodybuilder, Scrawny to Stage. This is episode 10. We're sitting off here with my boy Kobe, getting the day going. We've already been playing, went for a couple-mile walk before breakfast, had a great breakfast, and trying to wear this little boy out before I head off to the gym and get my training in today. We've got deadlifts and some back work on tap for today, and got some other stuff planned for you, so please stay tuned. I hope you guys all enjoy, and go out today, do something you love, be passionate, make someone else's day a little bit better. I hope it's a good one for you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay guys, before I head off to the gym, I just wanted to show you a few things that I kind of do here at my place every morning actually. First thing when I get up, kind of just to warm up throughout the day. It's really handy. It can really help you not only like help your form for certain movements, but really helps your flexibility, your mobility, and just kind of gets your body firing, gets it warmed up. So this right here is a 7-foot long piece of PVC pipe. Just went down to Home Depot, got it, cut it. I mean, I think it maybe cost me like $7, something like that. But I made it 7 feet long because that's what the size, that's how long an Olympic barbell is. So I made it that, and the width is pretty accurate for barbells, so you kind of get a really good realistic view of holding a barbell, get you comfortable with it. It's very light, but what I like to do is I just kind of like to warm up in the mornings, kind of get my shoulders loosened up, you know, work on range of motion. I'll put it back here, I'll do some side twists and stuff. All this is just casual movement. All you want to do is just kind of get the blood flowing, loosen up from that heavy, that long night of sleep. If you're like me, you might wake up pretty stiff in the morning. Doesn't necessarily mean you have a bad bed, it's just when your body's at rest like that at night, you tend to accumulate a lot of fluid in your joints and it stiffens up and everything. So this is just a good way to kind of warm up, and you know, I'll also do some good mornings, kind of loosen up my lower back, start activating my glutes and my hamstrings. You know, I like to do some high rows. Just things like that. Basically any sort of movement that you want to mimic in the gym, you can do with this at home, and it just helps kind of get you loosened up. And what else I like to do is I like to do squats with it. I think everybody should squat every day. That doesn't mean you have to put 200-300 pounds on your back and squat every day, but I think everybody should do the motion of squatting every day. Whether that be with a kettlebell, just your own body weight, the barbell, whatever it is, and do different types of squats. You can do barbell, you can do back squats. And just really focus, use this opportunity to focus on your form. Treat these warm-ups like you do your heaviest 1-rep max set. You want to have the same mentality with your warm-ups as you do when you're going into your working sets. It'll just carry over, it'll make things, make a smoother transition. You'll feel more comfortable into the bar. But this is a good time to be able to work out some kinks in your form without having a heavy load that can injure you. You know, you can even rack it up and you can do front squats. So basically the purpose of all this is to show you that mobility work should be done constantly. You should, especially when you start growing more muscle, your levers change, your body begins to change. You might be stronger and everything, but you might not have as much range of motion because you have a bigger muscle. You have to keep it loose, you have to keep it limber, because that's going to help you, it's going to help increase blood flow to the area, which drives more nutrients in for recovery. It's going to help you with your stamina, and it's going to help you prevent injury moving forward. So I highly suggest everyone, if you guys are CrossFitters out there, you guys are already aware of the benefits of PVC pipe. But for bodybuilders, power lifters, just anybody in general, an everyday average person, go get yourself $7 worth of PVC pipe, and it'll make a world of difference. You can even use it to, you know, like roll out your muscles, so you don't have to go spend $30 on a foam roller. This will work just as good. And just try it every morning. It'll help you wake up. You'll feel so much more refreshed once you get your blood flowing, and your gym sessions will be more productive. Your whole day in general will be more productive. So give it a try. All right, guys. So I totally flaked on getting any footage of my training today. It was one of those where I was such in a zone from the moment I laced up my shoes and put on my belt. Like, I just totally didn't even think about filming or recording. I just was so focused on hitting my lifts, executing my form, working on some sticking points and everything, and actually it worked. Not that the camera ever distracts me and takes me away from things like that, but I've been stuck on my 1 rep max PR for, probably 6 or 7 weeks now, just not budging. In fact, it even went down a little bit. All of my 3 to 8 rep range weights all have been increasing and stuff, and my 1 rep it wasn't going. It's funny how like my squat and my bench have been going up, but not all lifts go up in an equal fashion. So anyways, today I was able to get back up to my 1 rep max, and I actually hit it 3 times. I hit 3 singles at it. So that just made my day. I mean, not only did a lot of the work over the last 4 weeks or so of working sticking points that I'm on as far as deficits and rack pulls, things like that, it's all come together. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say they were the prettiest 1 rep maxes, but come on, when you're going for your 1 rep max and everything, how often is it super clean? I mean, if it's super clean, then you probably have wiggle room to go up a little bit. So, I bared down, kept focused, and just kept plugging away, and I got it. So, when you're lifting and everything, and you're in a strength building program, powerlifting program, you have to be cognizant that you're not always going to, it's not a straight upwards curve of what am I trying to say? Progression, sorry. It's a roller coaster. You're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to see some lifts go up quicker than others and some aren't, but you're inevitably going to get frustrated. I mean, if you care at all about your progress and your program, you're going to get frustrated, but don't let that stand in your way. Keep plugging away, understand and analyze your lifts, and be honest with yourself about where you need work so that you can put in the extra effort in those areas, so that later on that sticking point is no longer a sticking point and you can improve. So once again, I'm sorry about no footage. It was a great training day though, and I promise next lifting session I'll get you some footage and everything like that. But man, I'm stoked. It's raining here in St. Pete. Kind of sucks, and I got stuff I got to go do. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I'm back from the gym. Got my post-workout meal here going, and just kind of chilling for a little bit, enjoying it, catching up on some YouTube videos from some of the well-respected people that I like to follow. This one's a video that Paul Ravella put out. Definitely check out his channel. He's helped me a lot. He's a great guy, very good coach. So I really respect him, and there's a handful of other ones that I really believe and trust the info that they put out. And I met him. I know him personally. He's a great guy. So I'm going to finish this meal here, head off and do some things, and we'll get back at you in a little bit. All right, guys, so I might have had just like one of those feeling old moments. Today at the gym I was talking to a kid, and he was asking me for some advice about lifting shoes, and I said for squats and deadlifts, get Chuck Taylors. They're cheap and easy. And he asked me, what are Chuck Taylors? Okay, so I'm sitting here doing work. Kobe's passed out. This is kind of a really interesting subject that I'm researching right now. So I contacted a professor and someone else that I just admire, and asked them about this question that's been on my mind. My university is conducting a refeed study, a carbohydrate refeed study. And so this got me thinking a little bit about, would the expected hormonal advantage that a carbohydrate refeed has, that's already somewhat known but is about to be more studied in depth, would that same hormonal response be true if somebody was already on a high carbohydrate diet and then dropped the carbohydrates significantly and increased their fat intake from a very low fat intake to a very high fat intake for 2 days in a row? Would that sort of fat refeed have the same hormonal effects as a carbohydrate refeed? So I'm trying to search around, doing a little bit of work on that and seeing if I can find some answers myself, but I'm waiting to hear back about this, an answer to this question that I've sent out. So that's what I'm doing, and once again, he's knocked out. I'm doing some meal prepping over here. If you see, got some chicken boiling on the stove. So multitasking, it's not too difficult, guys. You can do it, I promise you. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day with the vlog today. Just got a little bit more work to do. Nothing interesting is gonna happen the rest of the day. I'm still really stoked and everything about my mindset going in to my lifting today. Hit my PR, but hit it for 3 singles, whereas before, 6 weeks ago, before I hit this plateau, I was only able to get it for 1. So that shows, even though that my actual total PR number did not go up, the strength is going up because I hit it 3 times, 3 separate singles this time. So very happy with that. And try to get some work done so that this weekend is a little bit less stressful for me, a little bit more open for opportunities. And then if it's not raining later and if I get done meal prepping, I'm going to take Kobe back outside for a little bit. So get ready for game 3, Cubbies tonight. We got Kyle Hendricks versus Yu Darvish back at the friendly confines. We're down 2-0 to the Dodgers, but man, we're going to get this. Cubbies are coming back. Yeah, I'm a diehard. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I cannot express enough how much I appreciate it. If you like the content of this stuff, please like and subscribe to the channel and share it with anybody. This journey is supposed to be an educational opportunity for everybody as far as seeing what it takes to build yourself up and then go through the cutting process and prep process. Journey of a bodybuilder, scrawny to stage, so it doesn't get more direct than that. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me at Mathis Fitness on Instagram. Facebook, you can find me at Mathis Performance Fitness, or just my individual page, David Mathis. And for any training or nutrition programming, please contact me. I do online coaching. I also offer some more exclusive services that could be an added benefit and everything too. So y'all go out and have a great day. Thank you once again. This has been fun. We'll see what we get into tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be hitting some shoulders and arms and trying to make these delts grow a little bit more. So y'all enjoy your night. Be safe. Go do something that makes you happy and passionate and help someone else out.